we're just constantly being flooded with, you know, reports of violence and horrible atrocities, and it's not news all the time. It's like fear mongering, and they're just trying to make us scared. They're not trying to inform us of anything.
From 1998 to 2006, television violence has increased 167% at the 10 o'clock primetime hour. Just think, with the rise of cable and premium and MA-rated shows, how much more violence we're seeing now from 2006.
What's your name?
My name's Jess.
Jess. Are there any MA shows that you watch on television?
Yes.
And what are those?
American Horror Story, Shameless, I don't know, just about everything on TV.
And why do you watch those shows?
Because they're funny.
They're funny.
Yes.
Is American Horror Story funny?
Maybe not, but it's strange. It's different. It's very strange.
It's very strange.
It's very interesting.
If there was no violence in American Horror Story, would
Or
you
gore.
still
It's very
watch
gory.
it?
I don't think there's much violence, as much gore. I mean, maybe if they still made it interesting. But I think it's interesting because of the gore.
Okay.
It's not like other shows. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. And that's what makes it interesting, I think.
Okay. And so, do you notice how you feel after watching American Horror Story? Most people don't, but do you ever notice how you feel after watching American Horror Story? What's
I
your?
wanna watch it again.
So it's kind of addicting.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And if you had a child, whether you have one or not, would you let them watch American Horror Story?
Not a child, no. Because my niece, she'll walk in the room and then I got to cover her eyes. And then she sees, like, I have one of the DVDs and there's that scary face. And then that's the bad movie, so I don't let her watch. That picture gives me nightmares.
That's interesting.
And what makes it interesting about the violence?
Because it's kind of a shock factor, you don't expect someone's head to get blown up, but they do.
Do you ever notice how you feel after watching an episode of Game of Thrones?
Moderately horrified.
Moderately horrified. And would you let your child, whether you have one or not, watch Game of Thrones?
Oh, no.
No. Why not?
For previous gratuitous nudity and violence.
I rarely watch television. Actually, I'm more of a YouTube fan, but mostly like comedy if I do, like Modern Family.
Okay. And so there are a lot of shows on television right now talking about American Horror Story, Game of Thrones. A lot of the big shows out there right now have just a lot of violence or gore in them. Do you think you would ever let your kids, whether you have them or not, watch shows like those?
Probably not, honestly, but going back to the first question, I think it is desensitizing in a way. Like, you're more prone to see, like, I guess nowadays there's more violence going on, and I think it's just because we're more desensitized, basically.
And exposed.
Yeah.
So do you think that it's our jobs as individuals to monitor how much we see violence?
I think so. I think you definitely have a responsibility in, choosing what not to watch and what not to give a view and support.
As television becomes more and more violent, there's no turning back anymore to less violent television. This is Hudson Marsh at Montco College. Thanks for watching.